Hello and welcome to Stage 3, Trust and Structure. Let's look at how to lead virtual teams and create more trust and structure. In this team development stage, you will facilitate your team, motivate them, and engage in learning and knowledge creation. And here is a reminder of the team development stages, where Stage 3 focuses on clarifying objectives, understanding how to deal with the conflicts, and also building the collaboration and stronger relationships within the team. And at this stage, the communication in the team tends to become more open and flexible, and more information is shared, and relationships within the team are becoming stronger and goals are communicated. So therefore the working in the team becomes more efficient, and your role as a leader is more of a guiding role. And what are some of the critical factors for the virtual team success at this stage? Facilitating and motivating the teams, engaging in learning and knowledge creation, and minimizing the risks of social isolation. And what are some of the ways how you can motivate your virtual team? First of all, it's important to think about the motivational factors. Is it intrinsic or extrinsic? Is it coming from within you or from an external source? And it's important as a leader, again, to remember that everyone is different, and therefore the motivational factor can actually influence how they are working in the team. However, there are some steps how you can motivate your virtual team to work better and to achieve the goals. So, of course, it's important to have a clear goal to improve the team performance. And remember what we discussed in Stage 2 about the cultural diversities. It's important to consider the time orientation and also the communication orientation in terms of achieving the goals. Empower the team members and provide support. So here it's important for you as a leader to support, but also to delegate and give them decision-making power. So remember again the discussion for that in Stage 2. Share your vision. So try to motivate your team and show them clearly which direction they are headed. Show appreciation and make them feel valued in terms of their diversity as well. And of course, get to know them so that they can work together as a collaborative team. Of course, team learning, it involves full interaction with the team members, but it's also important to have a level of agreement. And it is important to understand that this team needs to be supported so to get the correct results that are aimed for. So there needs to be knowledge sharing in order for this to work. And what are some of the tips for the virtual team leaders and members in terms of engaging in learning and knowledge creation? So you can create an environment where everyone feels safe to communicate and encourage people to take part in this communication and knowledge sharing. Let them share their ideas and don't be critical, because it may discourage them. But also it's important to make the information easily accessible so people can find the information that is being shared. Keep a record, but also try to focus on possible conflicts. Remember again what we discussed in the earlier stages. And try to allow synergy and support from your side as the leader of the team. And of course, it's important that everyone can learn from their mistakes. What about then how to minimize the risk of social isolation, which can really lead to frustration and detachments? So it's important to think about how to prevent this social distance, because then if they become emotionally distant from the team, this can lead to inefficiencies within the team and of course even psychological stress. So what are some of the recommendations? Be present. listen, stay in touch with your team, and delegate as well. Try to find peer support for your team members. Become or be optimistic and try to find solutions. Support your team in open communication, safe communication environment. Reduce the fear and support continued learning. Have a look at the references and suggested readings and visit our interactive guide, How to Lead Virtual Teams. Thank you, and let's move on to stage 4.